Do you see those beautiful images? These beautiful children? Yes, they may not be your children, but they are children. And children deserve to be loved. Children deserve to be understood. Children deserve to be heard. You see these children, although they are not your children, but these are the children that you are abusing. These are the children that you are physically or verbally or emotionally abusing with your words. Yes, you mother, you father, utilizing demeaning words to your children and to other people's children, telling them who they are not and what they are not, telling them that they will never be anything. You, mother, your words are powerful. You, father, your words are powerful. What you say to your children will manifest. You see that child that you have, that you ignore every day, that you refuse to hug, that you refuse to say, I love you to? That child is a special child. That child is connected. That child is connected to another dimension. That's why you guys are in so much conflict. Because when that child dreams and try to explain the dream to you, you don't even understand it. And this is why you guys are in conflict. Because when that child tells you something, you are not listening. But I'm here to let you know that that child that you have is not any type of child. That child is not any ordinary child. That child is extraordinary. That child is connected to the cosmos. That child is connected to the spiritual realm. That child sees things that you cannot see. That child hears things that you cannot hear. Because you know what? That child was born and his or her first eye, not third eye, the first eye, that eye that is at the tip of that triangle that we call the third eye. No, it's the first eye. That child's first eye is open. And that child can see beyond what you can see. But when your child, yes, that child that came through your womb, that child that came through your womb, when that child is trying to get your attention, you're so busy doing every other thing and you don't pay him or her attention. But let me tell you something, sisters and brothers. Your child, your extraordinary child, is an ancestor returned. That ancestor is trying to awaken you and get your attention, but you're not listening because you have no comprehension. When that child is trying to tell you the dream that he or she had, you mind it off and tell them, oh, you know what, you're crazy. No, she's not crazy. He's not crazy. That child understands that everything functions on frequency and vibrations. And you don't even understand it because you know you're so off. You're so off. You're so off because you don't even know who you are. You see, you don't even know that you are here on a mission. Because you see, everyone on this earth has a purpose, has a life purpose. And it's not just going to work, going to church, and getting ready to go to heaven. Because you see, we have to make heaven here on earth. There's no heaven in hell. This Gaia, the planet Kai, which it's the real name, not Earth, but Gaia and Kai, is where we either created to become our heaven. See, you don't comprehend that. You've been told not to trust your husband. You've been told not to trust your wife. You've been told that children are not to trust the mothers, and mothers are not to trust the children, and brothers and sisters are not to trust each other. And this is why we're in this crisis where we have children, that these lovely, extraordinary children that are attempting suicide by the numbers. By the numbers, these children are attempting suicide because no one is listening to them. No one wants to comprehend what they're saying. They think, you guys think they're crazy. They are not crazy. These children are bringing in messages from the angelic realm, from the spiritual realm, from the ancestral realm, bringing in messages into the homes, and you guys are not listening. Yes, you mother, yes, you father, you are not listening to your extraordinary child. But I tell you, Gaia is shifting, Kai is shifting. Listen to your daughter, listen to your son. They are not crazy. They just comprehend on a different level, and this is why you guys are in so much conflict, because you're in one dimension and they're in another dimension. Why don't you just sit down and listen? And I'm not saying everything they're saying is correct, but listen. They're bringing messages, and when you begin to listen, you're going to be able to begin to start fine-tuning yourself so you can find your inner power, so that you guys are beginning to resonate and harmonize on the same level. You see, you don't have time to spend with that child. You don't have time to hug your child. You don't have time to tell your child, I love you. They don't comprehend why you don't understand that love is unconditional. You see, when you want to understand unconditional love, look at nature, because see, they comprehend nature because they are nature. They know they are connected to nature. The sun, it continues to shine whether we are good or bad from our perception. The wind blows. You continue to breathe whether you are good or bad. When that air flows and it's really hot and that breeze hits your face, do you see how cool it is? It continues to blow whether you are good or bad. The waves of the ocean continue to flow. The flow of the river continues whether we are good or bad. Mother Earth continues to hold us in her womb, and that is unconditional love. And so it is time that we wake up, because we have to save our children. You have to save your child. She's not crazy. He's not crazy. That pill that she or he popped to take his or her life is because they cannot comprehend why you cannot see, and you've been here before them. Because you're so indulged into what you've been told, and they're trying to wake you up to let you know, no, mom, you're not this. No, dad, you are not that. So the time has come. We have to save our children. We have to save these children. They are extraordinary children. Let's save the children.